devotees for today's Bhagavath Katha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swami Dinamini. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veda Swami Dinamini. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly the Hare Krishna Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitude and make many prayers to Srila Prabhupada for giving all of us a good opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radha and Lord Gopinath. Please tell loudly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna, we are in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 7. Today it is 8th verse. Hare Krishna, please, ladies, come this side. So, before starting this Bhagavath Katha today, I would like to tell you that on Monday we are having Sri Krishna Janmashtami, and on Tuesday we have the celebrations of Srila Prabhupada's birthday. Please do participate in that one and make it successful. I shall repeat the 8th verse 3 times very slowly. You please tell loudly along with me. Thereafter I shall do the narration. Sa sammitam Bhagavatim Krutva Anukramya Cha Atma Jam Sukham Adhyapayam Asha Nivritti Nidatam Munihi Sa Samhitam Bhagavatim Kriva Kritva Anukramya Cha Atmajam Sukham Adhyapayam Asha Nivritti Niratam Munihi Sa Sammitam Bhagavatim Kritva Anukramya Cha Atmajam Sukham Adhyapayam Asha Nivritti Niratam Munihi Sa Sammitam Bhagavatim Kritva Anukramya Cha Atmajam Sukham Adhyapayam Asha Nivritti Niratam Munihi. Word to word meaning of this verse is Saha, that, Sammitam, Vedic literature, Bhagavatim, in relation to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Kritva, having done, Anukramya, by correction and repetition, Cha, and Atmajam, his own son, Sukham, Sukadeva Goswami, Adhyapayam, Asha, thought, Nivritti, path of self-realization, Niratam, engaged, Munihi, the sage. Hare Krishna, you can all have darshan, sit and have darshan and continue the class. The great sage Vyasadeva, after compiling the Sri Madhbhagavatam and revising it, thought it his own son, Sri Sukadeva Goswami, who was already engaged in self-realization. Sukadeva Swami is the son of Vyasadeva. I told earlier also, please sit down, please. Sri Sukadeva Swami is the son of Srila Vyasadeva, and his birth was not like us in general. We stay in the mother's womb for 9 months and thereafter we are delivered. Just few days here and there we are delivered. But whereas Sukadeva Swami, he was there in the mother's womb for 16 years. 16 years he was there. When he was born as a 16-year-old boy. And that time already he had all the knowledge of all the scriptures. Because Sukadeva, Srila Vyasadeva, he has compiled the Bhagavatam and he has also narrated it while he was in the womb of his mother. Like Narada has initiated Prahalada in the womb of his mother with Ashtakshi Mahamantra. Similarly, here Vyasa Bhagwan has imparted all the knowledge, what is not only Bhagavatam, all the Vedas, all the knowledge is imparted to him. By the time he was delivered, he was already matured. At the time of delivery, after the delivery, he immediately made pranam to his parents. He left away with nothing on the body, no clothes, nothing like that. He just went away because he realizes the truth that there is no difference between male and female. All are Paramatma is in everybody. He was only seeing Antaryami in everybody. And straight away he went to Parikshit Maharaja, where he was supposed to die after 7 days with the curse, by the snake bite curse, by Rishi's son. So Sukadeva just went away. So here the great sage Vyasadeva, after compiling Srimad Bhagavatam, he has this Madhbhavatam is 18,000 verses in 12 cantos. We are in the first canto. About the Krishna's glories during Dwapara Yuga is mentioned in the 10th canto. We cannot directly go into the 10th canto as advised by, as instructed by Vyasadeva himself. We need to understand right from the first canto. That is the reason we are doing from the first canto. Now we are in chapter 7. Again in this every canto there are many chapters are there. Many chapters are there, maybe some 54, it all varies from 40 to 50 chapters in each of them. So Krishna's glories are all mentioned during Dwapara Yuga only in the Hariksha, you can take, show it to there and keep it there. So in the Bhagavatam, he not only Krishna's glories in Dwapara Yuga 10th canto, but in other cantos what is mentioned is about all other incarnations. Vyasa Bhagavan himself told that there are many thousands of incarnations, not just 10 incarnations, Dashavatara. Dashavatara only we know, but Vyasa Bhagavan knows all the incarnations because Vyasadeva himself is Krishna. He himself is Krishna. During Dwapara Yuga, five forms Krishna is incarnated as Vyasadeva, as Krishna Paramatma, as Arjuna, as Pradyumna his son, as Aniruddha his grandson. Like that he has taken 5 incarnations. So since Vyasa Bhagavan knows all the incarnations, he could not mention all of them. This 12 cantos is not sufficient. Even some thousands of cantos made, it's not sufficient. He has narrated only important avatars like Hayagriva Avatara, Narada Maharshi, Hamsa Avatara, Narayana. That important things he has told other than the Dashavatara. He has also mentioned the Dashavatara. Sri Bhagavatam is meant for natural commentation on the Brahma Sutras compiled by the same author. Vyasa Bhagavan has also compiled Brahma Sutras. So, this is a natural commentation. Sri Bhagavatam is a natural commentation of that. This Brahma Sutra or Vedanta Sutra is meant for those who are already engaged in self-realization. You should know what is self-realization. We are in 2 parts. One is our soul, other is our body. Soul is different, our body is different. A self-realized person can see his Atma, and Atma's size of Atma is our hair tip cut into 10,000 parts. That one small part is Atma. Because that Atma is there, so much all these things, we are very proud that we think that I am doing this is mine, all these things are because of that. But that small, even under microscope you can't see. any present technology, they cannot see that Atma. Such Atma, if self-realized person can see that Atma also. For seeing that for Atma, we need to do lot of devotional services to God. Until unless we put lot of efforts, we will not be able to do. That means we should not have any desire, materialistic desire we should never have. Whatever happens, happens. You should accept whether it's good or bad. You should need to enjoy or suffer for that one. It's our karma. Because earlier in birth, they have committed many sins, not only many sins. To take this human body, we have done lot of good things. That is the reason God has given us human body. Because this papa and punya can be done only by human beings, not by any other living beings. There are 84 lakhs different living beings, right from ant to Chaturmukha Brahma. Even Devatas, they do not have, out of punya only they have become Devatas. But they cannot perform any punya or papa in their planets. Whereas only human beings can do. So, because we have done some punya in our earlier human life, we got this birth. Again, earlier means not just before. Before that, we must have been some in other this thing, animal life or bird life. We do not know. Those things we remember. We are in the womb of our mother, right from the 5 months pregnancy till 9th month we are delivered. We remember everything about our earlier lives. We also see the God personally. We speak to Him. We make many promises, but we forget once we are delivered. So, a person who has self-realized, engaged in self-realization, for that Vedanta Sutra or Brahma Sutra is meant for them. If we read those Brahma Sutras or Vedanta Sutras, we will never understand anything. Not in a word, we will not understand anything. So, to simplify, in Kali Yuga we have lot of complications are there in our life. We are coming across many sufferings and temporary happiness in our life. Every day to day, every second to second, we have lot of things. So, we cannot understand those Brahma Sutras and Vedanta Sutras. It is meant only for persons who are self-led. Whereas Srimad Bhagavatam is made so simple that one becomes at once engaged in the path of self-realization. We will also get attracted to see our own Atma. You can see the God when? After self-realization. Before self-realization, we can't see the God also. After self-realization, we can see the God also. So, we will be interested for self-realization by hearing to Srimad Bhagavatam. And also it leads us to the liberation, salvation, that is moksha. Moksha means we are having life after life. We are taking birth, we are dying. Taking birth, dying. Again, taking birth means not human life. Maybe we do not know. It all depends upon what type of karma action we are doing. If it is good karma, we go to higher planets, become devatas or enjoy with them. Otherwise, bad karma means either we take birth as animals or insects, or we may go to hell also to undergo the punishment. So, although it is especially meant for Paramahamsas or those who are totally engaged in self-realization, it works into the depths of the hearts of those who may be worldly men. We are all worldly men. I don't say I'm pure devotee. God should know. But for all your information, I have full faith in God because this is my 7th major survival in this life. 7th major survival. Doctors, they have declared me dead and again I was alive. I had very severe head injuries and heart attack, everything. They declared dead and again I was alive. Like that 7 times. He has saved me because earlier I was in doing different karma. I don't want to discuss about that one. But God said that is not your profession. Your profession is this. He changed everything. And He has liberated 5 souls. 5 souls liberated totally. My mother, my brother, my wife, my second son, they are totally liberated. They got salvation because at the time of leaving this world, they took the name of Krishna. And they advised me not to do any of the other activities which we are doing. They said, you only be in devotion, he will be like that. All these four people, though my son is younger to me, my wife is younger to me, and of course my mother is anyway she is elder. All this, my brother is also elder. They advise me to do these devotional services. They are all my Shiksha Gurus. I can't say they are Acharyas. Acharya is different. Shiksha Gurus. Why I am telling this? I am not praising myself for something great. Because to create faith in you, how God will help you. Today, God has left me here. They have taken away, they have given liberation, but while making to live, He is making to do preaching about Himself, so that others will follow like that. So, Srimad Bhagavatam is made that one becomes at once engaged in the path of self-realization simply by hearing the topics. And although it is specially meant for Paramahamsas, that is sannyasis like Jiva Swami, they are all Paramahamsas. They are not the Paramahamsas, they have left everything for the purpose of the benefit of the entire world. Not for one or two or for the people who are here in this city, for the entire world, for the benefit, they have left everything. They have renunciated their families and come. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada, when he was alive, he has renunciated his family for the purpose of the benefit of the world. He has toured all over the world preaching about Krishna. So we need to follow them. They are all Paramahamsas. For them, this Srimad Bhagavatam is required for preaching and for their understanding as well. This Madhbhagavatam is also necessary for us, people like us, to know the topics in detail and get out of this world, get out of this life cycle, birth and death. We need not be scared about anything, because only after birth everybody will die. We are living today, but you don't know what will happen next moment or next day, next year, you do not know. So the death is the only last thing which is to be scared. But even for that one, we need not get scared, because it's a life cycle. It's going on one after the other. So you need to have ultimate goal, achieving the salvation. That's it. You have thousands of goals. Thousands of goals you can have, but you leave the result to the God. Leave the result to God. If it is successful, okay. If it is not successful, you should feel happy. Maybe it's for our good only it has happened. So like that, but the ultimate goal is we have to get out of this life cycle of birth and death. For that purpose, you need to remember Krishna in any of his names. I don't say that Krishna in this form. Any of his Krishna's form like Rama, Narasimha, Tirupati Srinivasa, anyone, all incarnation, because Devatas cannot give us salvation. All Devatas are devotees of Krishna. All devotees are the devotees of Krishna. They are doing their respectful services as stipulated by Krishna for the benefit of this society, for the benefit of this planet, all the planets. So, worldly men are all engaged in sense gratification. Sense gratification means we'll be having lot of desires. We need to achieve those things. For achieving them, this will fall down. That's the reason I did not. Thank you. So, sense gratification means we'll have, what is this thing is, we'll have some desire. Either get some valuable car or a big building, or some get married to a beautiful person or woman, like that. So many desires are there. So that is all sense gratification. We should, since for that reason we cannot realize the Paramatma. It works into depths of the hearts of those who are who may be worldly men. Worldly men are all engaged in sense gratification, but even such men will find this Vedic literature a remedial measure for their material diseases. Like when we are having some disease, at that time what we do, we go to the doctor. When we go to the doctor, he will write all the investigations, we get it done, and to further exaggeration of that disease, he will prescribe some remedial measures. In future, you use these, do these things. Like that, these Vedic scriptures like either directly Vedas, which we don't understand, even a letter of it, even I don't understand. Vedas we don't understand because it's totally Sanskrit. We can never understand. Or Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, 18 Puranas, Upapuranas there. All these are available, all are available in many languages. Whatever language is there, and we can read ourselves. But reading ourselves also will not be complete understanding, because every verse, every narration, there will be hidden meanings will be there. To understand those hidden meanings, we need to participate. We need to participate in the satsang like this, in Mahabharata, Ramayana and all those things. Then you will understand it very clearly. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, I'll tell you. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, I'll tell you. It's not a problem.
Actually, this is the first time I'm visiting the Buddhist
Yeah.
temple. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Yeah.
I want to be here tomorrow. So, is there anything like pujas or?
No, again, there is nothing special. Pujas are not there. Tomorrow it will be regular, like this Bhagavatam discourse will be there at this time. And evening, tomorrow Ramayana is there. Today evening Mahabharata is there. And Mahabharata is in Hindi. Ramayana is also in Hindi in the evening. Only Bhagavatam is in English. Otherwise, if somebody does not understand, I translate it into Telugu or Hindi. That is different. So you can, on Monday, there will be a lot of celebration, because it's Sri Krishna Janmashtami. Sri Krishna Janmashtami is there. Again on Tuesday, this Prabhupada's birthday is there. That is also a lot of good celebration will be there. You can expect that one on that day. But for individual this thing, there will not be any worship. General routine worship will be done through the temple only. Routine temple, routine this thing will be there. If you want, you can right from morning, early morning, 3:30, 4 o'clock, you can attend everything. You can attend everything. Till 8 o'clock it goes on. After 8:30 this will be there. So Sukadeva Goswami is a liberated soul, because he was there in mother's womb for 16 years. When Srila Vyasa Bhagavan, when he was born, incarnated, I don't say born, he is incarnated. When he incarnated, he was 16 years old. During Dwapara Yuga, 6 people have taken birth of 16 years age. Srila Vyasadeva, 16 years old. Sukadeva Goswami, 16 years old. Draupadi, 16 years old. Dushtadyumna, 16 years old. Shikindi, 16 years old. And Draupadi, Shikindi and Dushtadyumna, they were not born from the womb of the mother. They were born from the sacrifice. Yajna. From the Yajna they were born directly at 16 years old. Like that, 5 people, they are all important people. And as soon as they were born, this Vyasadeva, Shuka Goswami, Draupadi, they have full knowledge of everything. They have full knowledge of everything. Amongst the mundane scholars, there is some diversity of opinion as to date of compilation of Srimad Bhagavatam. It is, however, some mundane people, who don't have faith in the God or faith in the scriptures, they comment, they make their own comments. They make their comments. Other than that, you need to have full faith in these scriptures, because this Bhagavatam is made directly by Vyasa Bhagavan, who is the incarnation of God. And Bhagavad Gita is told by Krishna Paramatma in the Kurukshetra war. He is also the Supreme Lord. So you need to have full faith. It is, however, certain from the text of Bhagavatam that it was compiled before the disappearance of King Parikshit. This Bhagavatam was made before King Parikshit left this one. See, after Kurukshetra war, Pandavas ruled the country for the entire world for 36 years only. They have so many, 4 crore 60 lakh people died in the war. 4 crore 60 lakh people died in the war. But after that one, after killing so many people, Pandavas ruled only for 36 years. At that time also they did not get natural death, because Krishna Paramatma left to his abode. Goloka Vrindavana, he left his time. He said, now it is over, my duty is over here, I need to go back to my home. He left to his abode, Goloka Vrindavana. Hearing that news, These people, they went away on their own by walking through Himalayas, they went away. And everybody, while walking along the Himalaya mountains, everybody started falling down, starting from Draupadi, Nakula, Sahadeva, Bhima, Arjuna, like that. But only Yudhishthira went alone with the human body. Human body, along with him one dog. Dog has gone, but it's otherwise it is not a dog. It is not a Shunaka. It is Yamadharmaraja himself. He accompanied whom? Yudhishthira. Again, Yudhishthira he is also the incarnate of Yamadharmaraja himself. Like that. That is again, it takes a lot of time to explain that one. Like that, he will be going with his own human body. Like that, even Arjuna went to Indaloka with human body, stayed there for 5 days and returned back with Divyastra. What is given by Agni, Varna, all Kubera, Indra himself, like that, he got Divyastra to kill 4 crores 60 lakhs people. Because they were all evil people. That's the reason. Of course, in that one, many were also good, like Drupada, Virata, Abhimanyu. Even they have died. Because their lifespan was that, it was like that. So, it is, however, certain from the text of Bhagavatam that it was compiled before the disappearance of King Parikshita. King Parikshita ruled for 60 years thereafter. After the Pandavas, he ruled for 60 years. He was better than Dharmaraja in ruling, like that. But then, after Parikshit Maharaj, Janamejaya ruled for 1000 years. He ruled for 1000 years. After Janamejaya, 10 generations of Pandavas. 10 generations of Pandavas ruled for 100 each. But after that 10 generations, this Kali Yuga was already rampant. Other kings, other small kings that have taken over control of those kings. Like that, it has vanished. So, this Bhagavatam was compiled by Vyasa Bhagavan when, even before the birth of Sukadeva Goswami itself. Because he himself has narrated this Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaja, who was cursed by Rishi's Singi Maharshi's son. When Maharaja Parikshit was ruling the world as king of Bharatavarsha, he chastised the personality of Kali. According to the revealed scriptures and astrological calculation, the age of Kali is 5,000. Now it is 5,300 years. It is 5,300 years. Therefore, Sri Bhagavatam was compiled not less than 5,000 years ago. Mahabharata was compiled before Sri Bhagavatam. After that also it was done by Vyasa Bhagavan itself. But after writing the Mahabharata in 60 lakh verses, he was holding his head. What is that I have done? He has done a good thing. It's considered Panchama Veda. On earth only 1 lakh verses are available. The balance of 60 lakh verses, 15 lakhs in Devendra Loka, 15 lakhs in Gandharva Loka, 15 lakhs in the Sadhu Loka, and 14 lakhs in Pitru Loka. Only 1 lakh here it is available. So, why did he hold his head means it is full of dharma and adharma, because Kauravas have done all adharma. So, in Kali Yuga, what happens? People will only be interested in the adharma, not dharma part. When he was sitting in sad mood, Narada Maharshi appeared before him and inquired to his sadness. Then when he told about the Mahabharata, he said, no, that is the right thing, it's a Panchama Veda, that is considered a Panchama Veda. But now you need to narrate Bhagavatam, glories of the God. Glories of the God. Like that, he has started writing the Srimad Bhagavatam. That means Mahabharata is even earlier of Srimad Bhagavatam. Mahabharata was compiled before Srimad Bhagavatam, and the Puranas were compiled before Mahabharata. Vyasa Bhagavan has compiled 18 Puranas and Upapuranas, like Markandeya Purana, Vishnu Purana. Like that, he has compiled 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas also. So, all those things were done even before Mahabharata. Since he was not just satisfied with the Puranas, he has made the Mahabharata, and again after Mahabharata, he has done the Srimad Bhagavatam. Mahabharata was written on Talapatra, toddy tree leaf. toddy tree leaf, on that one is made. On that writing, who has made it? Jai Bolo Ganesh Maharaj ki say no. Ganesh has written. Ganesh has written for writing. When he remembered Ganesh to come, he came, and when he was advised to write down, Ganesha made this word some conditions. To write that one, he says Vedavas Bhagavan has to continuously dictate, should never stop even for a second, and Ganesha will be writing. If he stops, Ganesha will leave there and go away in the mid. So see again Vedavas Bhagavan, he is Krishna himself. So he thought, okay Ganesha, I'll do. But even one of my condition you accept. What is my condition? Whatever I dictate, you should understand and write. Without understanding, you should not write. He kept that condition. Like that, what happens? While dictating Mahabharata to Ganesha, whenever he wanted some time, he used to, because some slokas, hidden meanings will be there. For that purpose, Ganesha started thinking about it, how to write. Meanwhile, he recollected all the other things, what to be dictated. Like that, 18,852 slokas are there in Mahabharata which nobody can understand. Only very few acharyas they have given, that also not all the 8,852, some 20, 30 slokas, hidden meanings. Like that it was done. So, this Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled in less than 5 minutes that we completed. That is the estimation of date of compilation of different Vedic literatures. The synopsis of Srimad Bhagavatam was given before the detailed description under instruction of Narada. Even we are in the 7th chapter. In the 5th and 6th chapter, Narada Maharshi appeared again while he started writing Bhagavatam. He appeared before Vedavas Bhagavan and he asked him to simplify the Bhagavatam, because in Kali Yuga we are less intelligent. We don't understand. For our understanding purpose, he asked him to simplify this thing. Like that, under the instruction of Narada, Srimad Bhagavatam is the science of following the path of Nivritti Marga. What is Nivritti Marga? Nivritti Marga means we should get out of all these troubles and happiness. What we might be enjoying some time also. Sometimes we are enjoying, but that is all temporary. Even sufferings are temporary, like calendar years and weekdays, one after the other it repeats. Like that, even the sufferings and happiness, they repeat. We should not, we should tolerate them. We should tolerate the sufferings, and we should not dance when we are happy. That is also wrong. We should be calm, quiet and calm. When something good happens, enjoy it. When bad happens, tolerate. We Indians, we are people of Bharat Desh, we have that lot of tolerance is there. People, unnecessarily, some political leaders, we are intolerant and all those things, that is wrong. So we have a lot of tolerance. Nivritti Marga means to get out of these sufferings. To get out of these sufferings, we need to follow this science. Like many different sciences are there, electronics engineering, all these things are science only. They may name this as engineering, but everything is science only. Even mathematics also is a type of science. All these sciences are different, but for us to get out of this life cycle, all these scriptures are scientifically made. The path is the natural inclination of all the conditioned souls. The theme of Srimad Bhagavatam is the cure of materialistic disease of the human being, or stopping completely the pangs of material existence. That is what I told in a different way. We have to stop the life cycle. Here, for stopping the complete pangs, whatever desires we are having, unnecessary desires, it's all attachments we should not have. We should not have any attachments. We should get out of these things. That is what this Srimad Bhagavatam shows a good path. So, we shall chant Hare Krishna Mantra 10 times and disperse for today, rest for now. In the evening we have Mahabharata. Again there we are discussing about Vidura Niti. Vidura is telling Krishna Paramatma has instructed Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna. He has instructed Srimad Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, whereas this in that one Krishna advised everybody to follow dharma path, righteous path, for achieving moksha. So, what is dharma? That dharma we should know. Just saying dharma means what is the dharma? That dharma, it is explained in nearly 500 slokas by Vidura, even before Krishna instructed Bhagavad Gita to Dhritarashtra, how he has to follow, because he was following adharma marga. Dhritarashtra and his sons were following adharma. Dhritarashtra accepted the same because of his affection to his children. So, Vidura explained what is dharma and everything he has explained in detail. So if you can participate in Mahabharata discourse, please do come in the evening. Otherwise, everything is recorded in YouTube channel. You can see anytime later, whenever you find time. So we shall chant Hare Krishna mantra 10 times and disperse for now and join in the evening. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna mantra loudly please 10 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. My advice is please chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra as number of times as you can. As per Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction, we need to chant 108 times into 64. But whatever time we find now, because we need to go to colleges, we need to go to our workplace and other things, since we have less time now, you chant as many times as you possible. At least one round of 108 times you finish out while starting from the home or coming to the temple here, you can chant. Otherwise, wherever you are at a clean place, you chant one round. Thereafter, while doing your karma, while doing your work, you remember to this Mahamantra, so at the end of our life, we get salvation. Also, Krishna would help us in achieving all our goals. It's not just we achieve salvation. Salvation is achieved only after all our desires are fulfilled. So, if you surrender to Krishna with full faith, He would give us whatever in this Ihaloka, that is on the earth, whatever required things are there, He would grant all those things at appropriate time. Appropriately He will give us. And also He would give us, bless us with moksha at the end. So Hare Jai Sri Radha Gopinath ki, Jai Sri Jagannath Baldeva Subramanya ki, Jai Sri Narsingh Bhagwan ki, Jai Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai Sri Panchatattva ki, Jai Sri Madhbhagavatam Granth ki, Jai Sri Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna.